friends. This is the Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin. Once again, a quick look. Not much has really changed, although we did bounce off the 200 and we're back in the range. That's a little bit surprising. And so it's business as usual so far. Taking a look at the volatility mod, we're still suffering from low volatility here. We did have a little bit of expansion, a little bit of strength moving us back into the range. But that did not continue. We then continued to suffer from low volatility, even though the price is going up a little bit. We need to see a higher low, little pullback here, and then a push above the point of control. Point of control coming in at 30,282. Probably we'll see that over the next couple days. Not really sure. The uh, the next couple days most likely will just be more of this, right? Sideways consolidation within the range. The lower range coming in at 29,880 and the upper range coming in at 31,260, 31,250, 260, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, if we hang on to this range over today and tomorrow, if we don't have a significant pullback in the break of the range, then over the weekend is very possible that we could move up and test this upper boundary. And, either, from now to the end of the week or even over the weekend. Probably over the weekend. And the reason why I say that is Fridays usually are not great days. There's a lot of profit taking. And so if we hold the range until the weekend, most likely we'll probably go back up to this area at the resistance level, retesting that. The reason is during the week you have more traders, and on the weekend there's less volume. Less volume means less liquidity, less participants, less resistance, and it's easier to manipulate the price or push the price higher, lower, whatever. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking is that if as long as we hold above this range here, the range low, then most likely there's a good chance that we could be testing a higher price point. Now, ideally we want to see the price come up to 31 to this upper range here, 31,260, to stay healthy, right? To do this. However, this could be just another, or should I say, could be a lower high. And if it's weak like that, then we could see a drop out of the range. So we'll just have to wait and see. Time will tell. The market right now it's just Bitcoin's boring, and the market is just waiting for Bitcoin to make a move. Now looking at our window here, RSI 54 slightly bullish, nothing amazing. It's pretty much mid-range, and this is a reflection of it just going sideways. The EMA trend bearish, just that's because we just came out of this red cloud here, this correction, this pullback within the range. DMA bullish, and so we do have a early sign of a bounce here, reversal here, bounce, and we're in contraction, so there's no real power to this. So unless we have expansion, when we go into expansion, that shows power. We are in reversal, so again, another sign that we're having this bounce here. And daily pivots, we're above all the daily pivots and support. Volatility 1.9. I mean, it's extremely low. So not really I'm not expecting a big move to the upside or to the downside, if volatility stays this way. If volatility stays very low with very low participation, very low volume. Actually, the very low volume could be a precursor to lack of interest at this level, and then could precipitate a lower a move lower, but we just don't see that yet. People are not interested in selling significant amounts yet, and so therefore we're hanging on to the range. Now, the longer that we hang on to this range, the greater the likelihood of a move higher, and even an explosive move higher. So We need to keep that in mind. Now, that is the 4 hour. Looking on the daily is, well, lackluster. Lackluster. Nothing much going on the daily. When we take a look at the daily, we do see, however, the beginning of something interesting, the beginning of an expansion move to the upside, right? This expansion move started right about here, and then we're having an impulse to the upside right here. And so this could be the start of a move back up to the 31,260 area and, possibly move higher since we did already test on the 4 hour the 200 moving average here. So that could be a sign that we are going to possibly move higher and retest the 31,260. Now, that being said, it's not a guarantee. It could go up, make a lower high, right, and then roll over, and then that's going to be uh, a sign, an ominous sign that we're losing momentum, and then we could be breaking down from there. But we'll just have to wait and see. Depends on what happens between now and the weekend. Next week we could have, the start of a bullish week. We don't know. However, on the weeklies, talking about the weekly, we still have this uh, bearish outlook on this range, right? The weekly range at, on, excuse me, the weekly chart in this range looks terrible, terrible. Um, we entered the range on this candle, this big, long, strong candle, and in comparison, like when you take a look at the previous push higher had a little bit of consolidation and then had another impulse higher, right? It went up, sideways consolidation, brief, and then pushed higher. And these were all doji candles, meaning indecision or consolidation, right? There was no red here, no red here. However, when we take a look at, um, let me do this so we can see it a little bit easier. When we take a look at these candles, all of the three last weeks, one red, one a gravestone candlestick, very bearish, and then the third now is, well, we're almost to the end of the week and it's just a very small doji, right? So meaning indecision, no range. So this is not a good picture of health here. This is giving me a suspicion on the weekly that we're just, we're weak and there's not much interest in pushing higher at this time. So that is my only concern here. Not my only concern, but a major concern here. Okay. So on the weekly, still holding 61 RSI, which is strong, but the price action at this level just really does not give me confidence in this consolidation range. EMA trend bullish, DMA trend bullish. We're still holding a strong, um, bullish uptrend. The cloud is green, decidedly green, and you know, but we are in contraction on the weekly. Let me take a look here. Move this down. Where did we go? There we are. So we are in contraction. And so that's why we're not seeing any major moves to the upside, right? We had a big impulse pushing higher, right? And then we pivoted the momentum right here. Momentum changed here. And because momentum changed, we've been going down with low momentum during this whole time, right? Boom, 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 boom. And so until we cross back over and have expansion, we're probably not gonna go higher. We're just gonna see volatility, consolidation. We could see a small little drop here, testing the 28.79, 28.100 right here on this fib, and that would actually be the bottom of the range, the ascending triangle, or excuse me, ascending channel support line. Excuse me. So we could see a little bit of drop here, and like I said, it looks weak. I wouldn't be surprised if we dropped out of the range, right? Um, However, the let's see, where are volatility? Okay, volatility is 28, so and we're in reversal, so yeah, this is moving. This is moving lower, and possibly let's see where we have a tendency to reverse. Mm, yeah, we actually are in the area where we have had a tendency to bounce and reverse on the weekly, so it's really undecided. It's mixed signals right now. I just know that as long as we're in contraction and as long as volatility is going down like so, like it is now, the line is yellow on the weekly, we're not going to have any significant breakout. So, and this increases the likelihood of falling out of the range on the weekly, right? So currently on the weekly, 28 could see a move to the downside, but on the lower time frames, we're showing that we're holding the range so far and possibly to the end of the week. And so the lower time frames are seeing a impulse to the upside that could be short lived, and then we could fall out of the range at that time, something like this, right? So we'll have to be aware of that. Anyway, that's Bitcoin, friends. Taking a look at some of the other coins. Aave, 4% still in range, right? We came back and we tested that fib at 71.18, and that fib actually held, right? The fib actually held, and as long as we are above 69.50, 69.20, that yellow line, let's see, 69.25, then we will stay in sideways consolidation like Bitcoin, right? Taking a look at some of the other ones, there's actually one that I wanted to highlight, and that is Link. Look at this, Link. When the market is boring, Link is kind of a counter trend um, coin. When Bitcoin's boring, that's when Link makes its moves, and we see a big move, 19% to the upside, $8.25. Congratulations to everyone who's in Link. You can see that we have expansion on the volatility mod, and so that expansion is showing this really big move to the upside. So, um, you know, right now it looks like we're up against resistance here, right here, and so let's mark that out. Resistance here, support here, right? So it looks like we had a little mini shoulder, head, and shoulder. So we had a little mini reverse head and shoulders. This is a bullish pattern, and then we ran right up and hit that upper edge right here. So we are at resistance. Pullback could be a pullback, probably 671 from 671 to 717 in that area. Small pullback to here, or even to the golden pocket. Golden pocket pullback will actually keep you in the range at $6. Yeah, yeah. If we pull back down to here at $6, then we could keep this range like so, right? 200 moving average is right here at 681. So 681 is where we would expect some buying to come in to hold that 200 moving average on the daily for Link. So yeah, congratulations. Looks great, guys. So you can see that the market is just altcoins are just moving up a little bit, taking advantage of Bitcoin's sideways consolidation, boring price action. And when we take a look at the dominance, let's take a look at the dominance. Mm-mm-mm. Bitcoin BTC. Let me find it real quick. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance 49, and you can see it is falling. So this does not favor Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is falling, and so yeah, it's looks like some of the money is leaving Bitcoin and going to, Well, you guessed it, the altcoins. Something like Arweave, Arweave up 5% today, almost 6% today, actually. Bitcoin is only up, you know, uh, 1%. So, and you can see some of these other coins, like I said, 19% in Link, Aave 4%, right? So you can see here that some of the altcoins are some of the money, excuse me, is moving into the altcoins, and Bitcoin is just losing a little bit of dominance. Altcoins are just catching up. That's all. That's all that's happening. And yeah, that's the market, guys. Thanks for watching. Please click like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. It helps other people find the channel. It helps YouTube see that you have interest and will promote the channel. And so, thank you for your time. We'll see you in the next video, friends. Thanks again. Be careful in the market. Uh, yeah, but until probably for the next few days, it'll be boring. Same old, same old. Thanks, guys. Take care.